The story of Korah has, like I said, is always relevant. There's always disputes, there's always arguments. Here is a brilliant story that the Midrash tells, but unfortunately was taken out of context, the way they teach it in schools today. They say the following: the original list of people who sided with Korah, you have 3 people mentioned by name: Datan, Aviram, and On ben Pelet. On ben Pelet ben Reuven. So there are 3 people: On, Datan, and Aviram. But when the final confrontation comes, and they come out of their tent and they challenge Moshe, they defy his pleas to come back into the fold, only Datan and Aviram are mentioned, and On is missing. So why is he missing? The pshat could be, the literal meaning could be, that he was not such an important person, and at the final confrontation, only the 2 leaders were with Moshe. But the Midrash says something different. They say, On ben Pelet, Ishto hitzilatu. On ben Pelet was saved by his wife. How did she save him? Amra lo, ma mu'ilach, im ze harav ata talmid, v'im ze harav ata talmid. He says, what do you have to gain from this whole confrontation, this whole conflict? If Aaron and Moshe will be the leaders, you will be second or third in command. If Korah will be the leader, you still will be second or third in command. You gain nothing. Only the top leaders, the top dogs, are going to get something from it, and you always will remain, behind. So for you, it's better to not get into conflicts, not challenge God and Moshe. Just stay behind. Why do you need that? Stay out of it. So his wife saved him. And in reality, we do we do find in many cases that women would give their husbands a wise advice like that, where the husband can be more hot-headed. He wants to, the male ego or whatever it is, that he wants to go and show everybody what he can do and how he can do it. And the wife says, "Oh, you don't need that. We need peace and quiet. Just let us live as we are." So she saved him. But On felt uncomfortable. Amar la, "Ma ya'aseh? Imam hayiti be'itza v'nishba'ti lo." She says, what can I do? We all had an alliance, and we all committed to it, and they're going to come pick me up. Now is the final, high noon is coming. They're going to come pick me up. They're gathering all the people. What am I going to do? I can't say I'm not going. It's a shame. I don't know what to tell them. I'll have to go. Amra lo, shev bevetcha v'ani atzilecha. She said, stay home. I'll take care of it. You just take a break. Go rest. She didn't trust him still. She said maybe when he hears the people coming, he will still be agitated and get up. So what did she do? Ishkatu yain. She served him a nice meal. She gave him a nice mug of wine. He's stoned. He goes to sleep. He doesn't know what's going on. Now the people are approaching to come and pick up to go to the final debate. Yashva ala petah v'satra sa'arotea. So she went and she sat by the door of the tent, and she let her hair down. She starts combing her hair, or according to one tradition, she applied oil to her hair because this was common back then. Now, it doesn't say that she uncovered her hair, by the way. It says she unbraided her hair, meaning that was common. And this is a midrash written in the time of the Hachamim. At the time of the Hachamim, the custom of women was to braid their hair, not to cover it. Later on, under the influence of people in Arab countries, the Hachamim say in the Mishnah, Arviyot yotzot re'ulot. The women of Arabia, even before Islam, they were still called Arabia, used to cover their hair or to have a veil. But in the time of the Mishnah and the Midrash, women used to braid their hair. But she lets her hair down, she undoes it. So for some people, this is considered immodest. For a woman in the time of the Mishnah, to walk in the street with her hair down, with her hair loose, was a sign of promiscuity, of someone who is immodest. So the Midrash says that's what she did. So she sits in the privacy of her home, it's okay, but in the marketplace, it's inappropriate. So she now is at the door. So she's neither here nor there. It's okay to do it in private. It's not okay to do it in public. But the opening of the door is in between. Maybe it's okay, maybe it's not okay. But definitely when she does it, she sort of marks her territory, saying, this is my private space, don't come in. So those men who are coming to pick her husband up, from afar they see, oh, there's a woman with her hair down, it's inappropriate, we're not going to go in. So as they were trying to, they saw that they can't approach the tent and get him to come with them, so they went back, and meanwhile, while On was sleeping, safe and sound like a baby, Korach and his people were swallowed by the earth. This is what the pasuk says. The wisest of women build their house. They are the foundation of the house, and this is the wife of On ben Pelet. Now, how was this midrash taken out of context? It is being taught in all the yeshivot, in the seminaries. My daughter's schools, they taught this midrash saying, you see how important it is to be modest, because the wife of On was modest, and she covered her hair, or she braided her hair, and she was able to fend people off just by letting her hair down. But that's not the message of the midrash. It's the exact opposite. The message of the midrash is the exact opposite. The midrash is rebuking people who judge how religious you are by your external appearance. We spoke about it when we spoke about the midrash of lo shinu shmam levusham and leshonam, right? They didn't change their names, and all these are external characters. A person who dresses in a certain way, whether it be kippah or no kippah, beard or no, whatever it is, right, can send the message of, I'm religious, more religious, extra, each one to each his own. Now, those people who come to pick up On ben Pelet, where were they going? What is their goal? Where are they going now? They're going to challenge Moshe. And they were part of the Nevuah, so they are going to challenge his prophecy. The prophecy that the Torah says, Hinei anochi ba elecha ba'av ve'anan, ba'avur yishma am bedaberi imach, ve'gam becha yaminu le'olam. It says, I am coming to talk to you through the mist, through the cloud, so the people will listen, will hear when I talk to you, and they will have faith in you forever. And Rambam explains that this is, Hashem basically opens the gates of Nevuah, of prophecy, and everybody is in on it. So everybody knew from a direct experience. It says, Rambam says, Moshe Rabbeinu, lo eminu bo bnei Israel mipnei ha'moftim she'asa. Says the reason the Bnei Israel accepted Moshe as a prophet, not because he performed miracles, because that could be questionable, but rather because they witnessed the prophecy. So here are people who had the highest spiritual experience that one can imagine. They were there when God spoke to Moshe. But now for personal gain, they brush it aside. We don't care about that. We are going to go and challenge Moshe, dethrone him, and we are going to take over. They're defying God. So in terms of religiosity, this is the most irreligious act that you could commit. It's considered heresy, treason, blasphemy, whatever, you name it, they did that. Now those people, those traitors, heretics, right? It's like wicked people come over to the tent, and from afar they see that woman with her hair down, and no. God forbid we cannot see her. It's not okay. And the rabbi tells him, really? This is not okay? To get against Moshe and against God is okay, but to see that woman is not okay? If they had a choice, God would have told them, stand there and look at her all day, just don't have this conflict with Moshe. So the whole idea of the Midrash is really to rebuke this sort of fake religiosity. It's not about modesty, it's not about how a woman dresses, it's the exact opposite. It's about people who think they are religious and make this fight against immodesty their most important thing, but meanwhile are able to really, in essence, defy God. So this is interesting how the message plays out differently to different people. I guess each one picks the message that he wants to hear. Yeah.